Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by the unexpected twists and turns of life, wondering how to stay calm amidst the chaos? In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel lost in the shuffle, pulled in a million directions by demands and distractions. Allow me to introduce you to a technique for navigating through the mess with calmness and purpose. This secret to serenity isn't new. It's a wisdom as old as the hills, yet as relevant as ever. Stoicism. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the bustling markets and grand halls of ancient Rome, offers not outdated advice, but timeless tools for living well. Its teachings are not about suppressing emotions or enduring hardship with a stiff upper lip, but about understanding what truly matters in life and focusing our energy there. Imagine facing life's uncertainties not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, learning to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not, and finding freedom in this knowledge. In the journey we're embarking on, we'll uncover 7 Stoic habits that promise to redefine the way you perceive and interact with the world. These habits are practical, actionable, and most importantly, applicable to the daily challenges we all face. From learning to embrace whatever life throws at us with Amor Fati, to the empowering practice of Momento, Mori, reminding us of the preciousness of each moment, these habits will guide you toward a life of greater joy, resilience, and fulfillment. So, if you're ready to transform your approach to life's challenges and uncover the strength that lies in tranquility, join us as we explore these 7 transformative Stoic habits. Let this be the first step on your path to a more mindful, purposeful, and serene life. Are you ready to embark on this journey of transformation? Let's dive in. Number 1. Embrace Amor Fati, love of fate. Have you ever experienced a moment that seemed like a setback, only to realize it was a stepping stone to something greater? This is the essence of Amor Fati, a Latin phrase that translates to love of fate. It's the idea of embracing everything that happens to you, the good, the bad, and everything in between, with open arms and a trusting heart. Imagine waking up to find your day going completely off the rails. Your alarm didn't go off, your coffee spilled on your shirt, and you're late for an important meeting. Frustrating, right? Now, picture handling this cascade of mishaps, not with irritation, but with acceptance and even a hint of curiosity. What can this teach me? How will this shape the rest of my day in unexpected ways? This shift in perspective is Amor Fati in action. The beauty of embracing Amor Fati lies in its power to transform our experience of life. Instead of resisting the unpredictable nature of our existence, we learn to flow with it, finding lessons and opportunities in every twist and turn. It's about saying yes to life in all its complexity, not with resignation, but with enthusiasm. But how do you begin to practice Amor Fati in your daily life? Start small. The next time something doesn't go according to plan, take a deep breath and remind yourself that this, too, is part of your journey. Reflect on past challenges and recognize how they've contributed to your growth. With each step, you'll find yourself more resilient, more adaptable, and more aligned with the Stoic path of embracing life's full spectrum. Embracing Amor Fati doesn't mean you won't face difficulties or feel negative emotions. Instead, it's about acknowledging these experiences without letting them define or derail you. It's a commitment to growth, to finding joy in the journey, and to loving your fate, no matter where it leads you. By integrating Amor Fati into your life, you're not just surviving the ups and downs, you're thriving through them. You're learning to see every situation as an opportunity to live more deeply, fully, and meaningfully. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember, it's not just an obstacle, It's an invitation to embrace your fate and transform it into something beautiful. Number 2. Practice Memento Mori. Remember you will die. In the hustle of everyday life, with its deadlines and to-do lists, it's easy to forget one fundamental truth. Our time here is limited. This isn't a morbid reminder, but a powerful tool for clarity and inspiration. Memento Mori, a Latin phrase meaning "remember you will die," invites us to live with the end in mind. It's a call to focus on what truly matters, stripping away the superficial to reveal life's precious core. Think about it. If you knew this year was your last, how would you spend your days? What projects would you prioritize? Whose company would you cherish? Memento Mori isn't about dwelling on death. It's about illuminating life, highlighting the urgency to act on our dreams, cultivate meaningful relationships, and leave behind the trivial worries that often consume us. Let's make it personal and relatable. Imagine you're scrolling through your phone, lost in the endless cycle of social media feeds, comparing your life to snapshots of others' perfect moments. Now pause. Remember Memento Mori. This realization can be like a gentle but firm tap on the shoulder, reminding you to disconnect and look around, to engage fully with the world and the people in it. It's about choosing to live deeply and meaningfully, not tomorrow, but right now. How can we practice Memento Mori in our daily lives? Start by reflecting each morning on how you want to use your precious hours. Ask yourself, what if this were my last day? Am I doing what matters most to me? Use these questions to guide your actions and decisions. It can be as simple as telling someone you love them, embarking on a project you've been postponing, or even just taking a moment to appreciate the beauty of the world around you. Memento Mori also teaches us to appreciate the fragility and beauty of life. It encourages us to celebrate each birthday, not as a year lost, but as a year gained, another chapter filled with lessons, love, and opportunities for growth. It's a reminder to cherish the now, because the future is not guaranteed. By embracing the practice of Memento Mori, we free ourselves to live more fully, with a heart open to the richness of each moment. We learn to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, knowing that each experience, whether joyous or challenging, is a gift, a precious part of our finite journey. So let's make each day count, living fully, loving deeply, and leaving a legacy that echoes beyond our years. Number 3. Cultivate Stoic resilience. In the face of life's inevitable challenges, Stoicism offers a beacon of strength, the cultivation of resilience. This isn't about mere survival through tough times, but about growing stronger and more adaptable, turning obstacles into opportunities for personal development. Stoic resilience is grounded in the understanding that while we may not control external events, we can always control our responses to them. Consider the last time you faced a significant setback or disappointment. Perhaps it was a project that didn't pan out, a relationship that ended, or a goal that seemed out of reach. It's natural to feel disheartened by such events, but Stoicism teaches us to view these moments as chances to practice resilience, to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better? Building Stoic resilience starts with small, everyday adversities. Instead of immediately reacting to frustration or annoyance, take a deep breath and remind yourself of your ability to overcome. Reflect on past difficulties you've navigated successfully. Remind yourself that just as you've conquered challenges before, you'll do so again, each time with greater wisdom and strength. Cultivating Stoic resilience enriches our lives in profound ways. It enhances our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity, ensuring that when faced with adversity, we're not easily swayed by external conditions. This resilience empowers us to pursue our goals with a steadfast heart, undeterred by the fear of failure or the uncertainty of outcomes. By embracing Stoic resilience, we not only equip ourselves to handle life's inevitable challenges, but also to thrive amidst them, continually evolving into our strongest, most capable selves. Number 4. Practice daily reflection. One of the most transformative habits borrowed from Stoicism is the practice of daily reflection. It's a moment we set aside each day to look inward, review our actions, and consider how they align with our deepest values and the person we aspire to be. This isn't about harsh self-criticism or dwelling on what went wrong. It's about learning from each day to live more intentionally and virtuously moving forward. Imagine ending your day by asking yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? Did I act according to my principles? This practice of self-reflection can turn ordinary days into rich opportunities for personal growth. It helps us recognize our strengths, identify areas for improvement, and make conscious decisions that bring us closer to our ideal self. Incorporating daily reflection into your routine can start with just a few minutes each night. Find a quiet space, free from distractions, and consider keeping a journal to jot down your thoughts. This isn't about creating an additional task on your to-do list, but about fostering a habit that nourishes your inner life. Reflecting on your day can help soothe anxieties about the past and future, grounding you in the present and preparing you for the day ahead with a clearer, more focused mindset. Reflection also allows us to celebrate our successes, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledging these moments boosts our confidence and motivates us to continue making choices that reflect our values. Over time, this habit cultivates a deeper sense of self-awareness and purpose, guiding us to live more in alignment with Stoic virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Daily reflection is a powerful tool for transformation. It encourages us to pause in our fast-paced lives, to consider not just what we're doing, but why we're doing it, and how it contributes to our overall well-being and the well-being of those around us. By making this practice a regular part of our lives, we pave the way for continual self-improvement and a more fulfilling, virtuous life. Number 5. Engage in voluntary discomfort. The 7th Stoic habit to enrich your life is engaging in voluntary discomfort. This practice might seem counterintuitive at first glance. Why seek out discomfort when so much of life is already challenging? The answer lies in preparation and gratitude. By occasionally choosing to experience discomfort voluntarily, we not only prepare ourselves for inevitable hardships, but also cultivate a deeper appreciation for the everyday comforts we often take for granted. Imagine choosing to skip your morning coffee, opting for a cold shower instead of a warm one, or even fasting for a day. These acts of voluntary discomfort teach us resilience, showing us that we can indeed survive and even thrive without many of the comforts we consider necessities. They serve as reminders of our strength and adaptability, proving that our happiness and peace of mind are not solely dependent on external conditions. This Stoic practice also heightens our sense of gratitude. When we return to our normal routines after a period of voluntary discomfort, we often find a renewed appreciation for the simple pleasures of life: a hot shower, a warm meal, the comfort of our bed. This shift in perspective transforms our daily experiences, turning what we once saw as mundane into sources of joy and gratitude. To integrate voluntary discomfort into your life, start with small, manageable challenges. The goal is not to overwhelm yourself, but to gently expand your comfort zone. Pay attention to how these experiences affect your outlook and mood. Many find that over time, this practice not only strengthens their resilience in the face of life's challenges, but also enhances their overall well-being by fostering a deeper appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Engaging in voluntary discomfort is a profound way to connect with the core Stoic virtue of resilience. It teaches us that true contentment comes not from our external circumstances, but from our internal response to them. By periodically stepping into the realm of discomfort, we train ourselves to face life's inevitable hardships with courage and grace, all while deepening our gratitude for the abundance that surrounds us. Number 6. Focus on what you can control. In a world teeming with uncertainty, it's easy to feel adrift, caught in the currents of events beyond our reach. Yet, amid this unpredictability lies a powerful Stoic principle: the importance of focusing on what we can control. This habit is not about resignation to fate. It's about recognizing our sphere of influence and directing our energy where it truly counts. Consider this. You're stuck in traffic, late for an appointment, as tension builds with every tick of the clock. Here, Stoicism offers a lens to view the situation differently. Ask yourself, what's within my control? You can't clear the traffic or change the time, but you can control your reaction. You can choose calm over frustration, perhaps by listening to a podcast or enjoying some music, transforming a stressful wait into an opportunity for relaxation or learning. This principle extends far beyond traffic jams. It's about distinguishing between external events and our responses to them. It's realizing that while we can't control the weather, the news, or others' actions, we can control our thoughts, perceptions, and actions. This shift in focus is empowering. It moves us from a stance of reactivity to one of proactivity. But how do we cultivate this habit in our daily lives? Start by observing your reactions to small, daily annoyances or challenges. Each offers a practice ground. When something doesn't go as planned, pause and ask, is this within my control? If it isn't, redirect your energy to what you can change: your perspective, your next action, or even just your breathing. Number 7. Develop an indifferent attitude toward indifference. Stoicism teaches us to draw a clear line between what is essential and what is not, encouraging us to cultivate an indifferent attitude towards things deemed indifference, external possessions and status symbols that, in the grand scheme, hold no true value for our inner peace and moral virtue. This habit challenges us to reassess our values and redirect our pursuit from external validation to internal contentment. Imagine you're eyeing the latest smartphone, feeling that familiar tug of desire, convinced that owning it will somehow elevate your happiness or status. Here, Stoicism invites us to pause and ponder. Will this truly enhance my well-being? Or is it merely a fleeting satisfaction, a distraction from what genuinely matters? This is not about suppressing desire or living a Spartan lifestyle, but recognizing the difference between having and being, between external acquisitions and inner growth. Practicing indifference towards indifference begins with mindfulness. It's about observing our impulses and desires without immediately acting on them, asking ourselves whether fulfilling this desire moves us closer to our values or merely satisfies a temporary craving. This process of inquiry doesn't lead to a life devoid of pleasure, but to a deeper appreciation for the joys that align with our true selves. To integrate this habit into your life, start by identifying one indifferent you currently prioritize, be it a material possession, social status, or any external validation. Reflect on its role in your life and experiment with deprioritizing it, focusing instead on activities and goals that foster your personal growth and happiness. Notice how this shift affects your sense of fulfillment and contentment. This Stoic practice has the power to liberate us from the endless cycle of wanting, allowing us to find satisfaction in the richness of our inner lives. It teaches us that true contentment doesn't come from external possessions or accolades, but from living in accordance with our values, cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. As we learn to view indifference with indifference, we open ourselves to the profound peace and lasting happiness that come from within. As we draw this exploration to a close, it's clear that the Stoic habits we've delved into offer more than just philosophical musings. They provide a practical blueprint for living a life of purpose, resilience, and contentment. Each habit, from embracing Amor Fati to engaging in voluntary discomfort, serves as a pillar upon which to build a more fulfilling existence. They teach us to cherish the present, prepare for the future, and ultimately lead lives that are both meaningful and grounded in the reality of our human experience. Stoicism, with its rich heritage and timeless wisdom, invites us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It challenges us to confront our fears, reassess our values, and take deliberate actions towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. By adopting these 7 Stoic habits, we not only navigate life's storms with greater ease, but also find joy and gratitude in its simplest moments. Now, we turn to you. Which of these Stoic habits resonates most with you? Are there practices you're already implementing in your life, or new ones you're eager to begin? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey towards Stoicism not only enriches your life, but can also inspire and motivate others in our community. If you found value in this exploration of Stoic habits, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you help us bring more insightful content like this to you and others, striving for improvement. Don't let the journey end here. Embrace these Stoic habits, make them your own, and watch as they transform your life in profound ways. Remember, the wisdom of Stoicism isn't just about reading and understanding, it's about living and acting. Start today, and let the timeless teachings of Stoicism guide you to a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and live stoically.